So I'm Rick.
I'm Melissa.
And we're figuring this out.
Yes, we are.
Hey, welcome back everybody. In today's video, we're going to start the demolition in the kitchen. This was by far the largest and the biggest project that we've done so far. As you can see, the kitchen is getting there. We are almost done, but let's get on with it. It's demo day.
I see nada. Straight into the attic.
Straight into the attic.
Yep.
No questions asked.
Straight into the attic.
Straight into the attic.
That is beautiful. I see all the copper.
That's the inside of that box looks like. I'll see if I can get better. A little bit of old school wiring right there. That's the old disconnect. I snip the wires. I'll make sure I get some wire nuts on those here pretty soon. I'm gonna have to cut the service coming in as well, so we can get that out of here. Because that ain't gonna be easy, but power's off, so well, there goes nothing. good evening. So, yeah, it's late. It's at night. That's what happens when you work all day. So, the kitchen is demoed for the most part. Just got the kitchen sink cabinet to go. We're going to take care of the floors, but before we do that, I'm actually going to cut a line in here, follow this section here. We're going to come over here. So what I need to do is I need to replace the wiring, and I'm going to replace the outlets. Took us a little bit to figure out where all the circuits run, but all the wiring is really old in the house. It's crumbling, and there's no grounds. Although you got the they do have the white common wire, the neutral. So we got our work cut out for us in the kitchen. I don't think it's going to take too awfully long, but there's a lot of things we're adding to this kitchen that it's never had. Dishwasher, microwave, bigger sink, more cabinets. Got a new stove. You can see the gas line is in. Everything is approved and been inspected. The county came by and cleared all of us. So yeah, we're gonna have the gas range here with the hood. I'm gonna vent that actually through the roof. Corner cabinets coming around. Obviously the sink is gonna stay here. The dishwasher is gonna go there. I'll have another cabinet off to the side. This is my garage fridge from the house we just moved from. It works, just needs to get cleaned up a little bit and it'll be perfect. So this will actually move over just a little bit. It'll have tall cabinets on each side and then a small little counter right here. Right about here, we will have the island and with some seating off to the side. I don't know if I'm going to put cabinets over here yet or not, but yeah, we'll see. And the ceiling, there's some stuff that they did there. I'm going to get rid of the ceiling fan, and we'll put in some recessed lighting and all that. Redo all the floors. I don't think I'm going to be able to get the linoleum up, so all this plywood I think will end up coming up with it. We found that it came up pretty easy in the utility room, so we'll use that same effort out here in the kitchen. So my plan is to get that done tomorrow. Tonight, I need to get some things done. I need to get all the trim off around the door. I need to get the baseboard molding off. The old heat exchanger baseboard heating right there. I'm actually just going to lift that up as best I can, cut it, let it fall into the crawl space. We'll get that later. I'm going to get that molding off. We're going to get the AC unit out of the window, molding off of there, molding off around there. Like I said, we're going to cut. You see that yellow band right there? We're going to cut that all the way over to here. I have to add an outlet for the stove. I need an outlet for the range hood. And of course I need a little bit more power over here for the dishwasher. So I got to run some wiring. But over here, let me show you. I don't know if you can see it or not. Let me grab a light. So some of these old houses, they do some pretty unique things, but they did some pretty unique things. We did it actually growing up. It's pretty impressive. Let me show you. So I don't know if you can see all that, but it's got heights, measuring how tall the kids are, how tall they're not. We go back, 2000, so 2017 we go back 2009 we go back 97. We go back quite a few years. Pretty impressive. I was actually fortunate enough to meet the lady's sister. So this house came up on the market. The lady who lived here passed away about a year ago, a little over a year ago actually. So her sister came by, very sweet lady. I asked her about the door jamb, see if she wanted it, because I don't want to destroy that. I don't want to take that to the dump. Those are memories. So those are things that need to stay within the family. And it would be wrong for me to paint over it or keep it or anything like that. So I'm going to take that off tonight, and I'll make sure that stays in really good shape. And I'll put that over here in the utility room and wait for her to come back and get it. She said she'd be back, probably a little while. Give me a little bit of time to get this this place cleaned up a little bit. So we took up the first piece of plywood off the floor and we're going to start doing the rest of it. So as you can see, it's got really good lumber down there. It's got really good base, really good structure. The floor, you just can't get the tiles up. So, you know, unfortunately we have to pull the plywood up and take all of that stuff with us. You can see, I mean, you still have, this is an inch thick floor, which is freaking awesome. I mean, I'm just so happy that we're able to save those hardwood floors, to be honest with you. So we took off the door jamb for the lady. Hopefully she'll come back soon. And this is what they did. Yeah. So when they put this door in, all they did was there's absolutely no support right here. This is the wall joist. Here's another wall joist. And this, believe it or not, isn't even nailed in all the way up. So now, surprise, surprise, right? We have one more thing we got to do. And this is the support wall. This is the main support for the entire attic floor. Now, thankfully, you know, we have knee walls and, you know, all that, but yeah. So I'm going to have to get to this. I am going to widen this out over to probably the next outlet over, which is right here in the middle, because there's an outlet on the other side of the wall. So yeah, I'm gonna have to do a header, get this thing widened out, but I'm gonna do that at another time. So yep, here we are. So So, floor is up. Took a little bit, cut around the pipes. I'll show you here. I'll come back, clean this up a little bit later when we get ready to do the floor. But got to get to the dump. Got to get all this stuff up. I'm not going to mess with this piece. We cut it here even. The gas line runs through it. It's 3/4 of an inch. Unless it's like super different than the new stuff we put down, then maybe I'll pull it up. But for right now, I'm going to leave it. Yeah, the floor looks good. I mean, the floor is actually in really great shape. To be honest with you, we had some water damage over here, but thank God for the sheetrock. I had some water damage over here, but thank God for the plywood that was there. The plywood took the brunt of it, so the actual original floor of the house is in beautiful shape. This wire here works off of one side, but we're gonna take this out and we're gonna move it over to the island at some point whenever we get the island in, which will hopefully be tomorrow. And we'll have everything set up anywhere where it needs to go. Pretty well. It went well. I got help my son here. Makes life a lot easier. So that's Jacob.
Hey.
He's learning quite a bit. We're both learning quite a bit, especially with these old houses. But man, what beautiful bones, what beautiful structure this house has. This is the county I'm in. This kind of house on 3 acres is impressive fine. But yeah, it's awesome. I love it. We're having a good time, and this place is going to be beautiful when we're done. But for now, I need to get this truck and this crap to the dump before they close, and we need to go to the store and pick up some new flooring. So I appreciate it for checking in, following us, and catch you on the next one.